Hey, hey everyone. How's it going? No, I'm fine. That's the whole point of me moving the camera over here so you can just walk around. That was the whole reason I did all of this work. Is for you. I love you too. Hi, Marco. Don't forget Polo. He's got to be here too. Sorry. Bad joke. Professor Maniac, how's it going? Mateus, what's up? Brickmaster sadly had to go to bed. That's understandable. Me, I gotta finish eating my dinner. I swear I'm here to craft, not munch. How's everyone doing? Let's catch up super quick. I gotta get a haircut. Starting to look too much like a homeless man. A wild man, not a homeless man. A wild man. The cat thinks she can be anywhere. This is the time where I watch shows with my partner, so I'll be here soon.
Me too, Matea.
Off to better content. Wow, Mateus. You mean more expensive content. So, we got these stairs. These rickety stairs. So we got these stairs. Underneath them is more little stairs. Over here, we have I don't know how many bricks, but easily in the hundreds of bricks. And I could make more. I, in fact, should make more. But I've been making bricks on my off hours. But what I want to do is start putting these stairs together and then figure out with these centimeter by centimeter long dowel pieces of foam, which pillars do I need to make to hold the whole structure up? And then I'm probably going to have to make some base plates. And for that, I just have basic printer paper. And it's about 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters. And I'll cover that with more bricks for the base. That's the plan. Figure stuff out. Glue things together. Glue things together is kind of like the last part. We'll figure things out, do the math, cut some stuff, and then glue some stuff. I think that's a good crafting plan. Let's see here.
Did you say bye to Mateus?
Bye, Mateus. Bye. Okay.
He said he loved you.
I love you too, Mateus. I love that this shot is like requires me to be over here. Alright. So let's do some math. Some light math. So we have my dinner, and then we have my work. So I'm gonna look at the the right 4 or the left 4, meaning there are 4 pieces and they turn right or they turn left. This is, you guys can see, the first stairs. Can you guys hear the music? Let me know. Alright, so we have right 4. So we would go with 3 and then turn. 3 straight. So it would look like we took this. It would take a turn like here. That's basically the look. Should the turn be at the top? Like so? Or should the turn be at the bottom? Like so. Or should the turn be halfway? Ooh. The halfway makes a lot more sense. Ooh, yeah, that looks really good. Let's do the halfway. Take a toast of garlic bread. So I want to put glue here on the bottom of this one. Okay, so we have 2 stairs glued together. Hey, that's a better shot. There you go, guys.
Is it really that dark? Is it?
That's a monitor. Alright, and then the next one, the idea is to glue halfway. Let me get a mini so I can feel this out right. So the little wizard dragonborn can fit here. And then if I... Can he still fit if I do this? Oh yeah. On the right turn he still can fit. Oops. I swear I'm missing things. There we go. me get chat up over here too. Because I'm a fool. Sick. There we go. Alright, let's glue this one on. Clean off the edge. Sweet. Then we do it again at the top, but not the edge. We just do the front. Not the edge. I meant the side. What am I saying? Guys, what? I'm crazy. I look like this because I am crazy. Okay, so we now have what I would say is a left 4. Does that look right? That's crazy. Yeah. So, they go up, they gotta take a turn. They go up here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now we need to figure out Leonard, thank you very much. Been noticing that you are enjoying the Amity series. Thank you so much for commenting on the show. Oh wow, that's like instantly the right size. That's cool. And then we just need one in the corner, and then we need to put some bricks where I glued everything so that way it has a little bit more support. That helps a lot. Okay, so the wobble is fixed there. Here it needs some more. Great. These bricks are different sizes, which is cool. Mm-hmm. Is it Leonard or Leonard?
Huh?
Is it Leonard or Leonard? Leonard. Leonard is his fancy name.
Bernard would be without the O. That's how you, but with the R. It's Bernard. Really excited for episode 6.
Looking forward to seeing how the series plays out. Episode 5 ended good. Looking forward to seeing the next episode. Episode 5 had a great hook at the end.
It upset me. So like it's over. I was excited. Oh, we are going to meet.
Yep. On Sunday. Hey, it's better than 2 weeks. It's better than 2 weeks. I appreciate that you're enjoying the show. Thank you so much. It's a lot of work. I don't like how I can't hear the music and it's just super quiet in here. I don't like how I can't hear the music and it's just super quiet in here.
Yeah.
Let me turn it up. No, the microphones won't pick it up. I still can't hear it.
Sean being fussy is calling you out.
This is the odd time for a stream. I worked all day. On Labor Day. Sean, you gotta turn on those notifications, buddy.
Oh, Marco calling you out too.
It is an odd time. Guys. Oh, so you want me to just stop the middle of the day to stream? Versus hang out in the evening? Is that what you're saying to me? Don't gaslight me now. It looked exposed. I don't know. Are we having tech issues? Click that button in a second. Okay. Oh, I am a bit dark.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, see?
I'll turn it up in a second. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just brighten it up. Hey, how's the crazy vision for everybody? Mark. Most peaceful thing I have ever watched in my life. Mark. Oh, that's all I want to give you. All right, go ahead and turn on crazy vision. All right. It's bright, but there you go, guys. No, I just don't expect a stream on a Monday, that's all. That's fair. So you're talking about the day, not the time. Sean, I think you're gonna... Where's the light? It's too much! Hey guys, can you make sure that you like the stream and let people know, including myself, that you do like the stream? Sweet. Alright, so I got the extra... Cat chaos, holy cow! So I got the extra bricks on here to give it some more support. Except for that one. That one still needs it. So... It's witching hour for this cat. Holy cow. Is the cat in the curtain? You're watching another Taylor Swift reaction. Alright, so we got a good set here. Probably add another set of bricks right there. That'd really strengthen that. Yeah, let's put another set right there. That'd go a long way. Because we just want to reduce the amount of wobble and chances of breaking when playing with it. Crooked, that's okay. It's kind of the vibe. Little glue hairs everywhere, we'll deal with that later. So, oh yeah, that's got a lot more stability in there. I could probably add something right here. I probably will. Glitch, what up? I was looking at your Amazon wishlist and the list seems a lot shorter than it was. Did you delete some things on there? No, I haven't. No, I need to look. Oh, Amazon doesn't work on my phone. Thank you for looking at that Amazon wishlist. I don't think it needs big bricks. I think it needs just... I think a lot of the smaller, cheaper things have been purchased, and now it's kind of lingering on the more expensive ones, which is really rough. Oh, thank you. What do we got? So on the backers list, on the wish list for Amazon, let's sort it by priority high to low. What do we got? Technically we have the aperture light So I'm gonna remove that.
That's, I bet you can just edit it to make sure everything check out right away, and that's why
We have. Why does it say I need 3 of these lenses? Oh. I don't need 3. Okay, so focus, no distractions. We got the new player lenses, which would replace these lenses. The reasons for those are there. They might not be available right now, so I gotta double check that. The reason for that is these lenses are prime lenses. They're stuck at this focal length. For playing D&D, it's a little too tight, and I want to go a little bit wider, and so I recommended those on there. The 4 terabyte SSD, since Mateus, who's watching better content right now, if he's watching the VOD, hey Mateus, the idea is to use this since Mateus drives over here, picks up footage to edit the first pass of the Amity Island series. We're actually struggling with hard drive space that we can just hand back and forth. So I put this 4 terabyte drive that's meant to be portable and a little bit more rugged on there to help. We have lampshades, the hemp lampshades. Can you see it in this shot? No. You can see in this shot. These, I wanted to get a lampshade that goes around this, and then I was going to put some paper in here to give it some nice, like, lantern look. So what else? We got some WizKids and Games Workshop stuff. Got an expensive gimbal. And the whole, so the gimbal, the whole point of that is 2 things. One, I would mount the gimbal on the Dungeon Master camera, so that way whenever I stand up, the gimbal will track me and follow me up and down. And then what also I would use the gimbal for is actually to get like cool moving shots of like the minis at the table. And assuming we have the time and the resources to get those shots, before I even want to invest in the gimbal, I want to like test those shots out with like a little GoPro or handheld with the phone or something. What else is here? Colored lights. So we have the Philips Hue Play 2-pack base light. Those lights would actually hang up here, and those lights would actually light up the battlefield and the miniatures. The gradient light, what that light would do is actually sit in front of the Dungeon Master and underlight me, kind of like in the beginning opener shot of Mines of Colossus. I wanted to kind of find a way to add that into every game. The Games Workshop, we got Citadel Skulls, and we have, if you're following along on the Amazon wishlist, the Citadel Skulls, the Citadel Barbed Bracken, and Citadel Creepy Vines. So those are scattered terrain pieces, a lot of them, that I wanted to get to help like decorate the battlefield every single time. Here's some vines that grew, here's some skulls in the corner, and here's some plant growth. But it is very little. Normally the list is much larger. Let me look at show purchased, so I can kind of see. Alex Yee! Hey, what is building today? We're building stairs, but we're taking a distracting break looking at the Amazon wish list.
You can blame Sean.
Yeah, I blame Sean.
You get distracted. This time it was his fault.
I think I could look for. I think I can look for some more like small, simple things to decorate. That would be nice to sit in the shop in the wish list.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad we got that like ratio up.
Because it's a.
Sean totally heard me.
I feel like it's a safe bet to always it's too easy for things to get expensive in video production.
Yeah.
I still put the expensive. I want to put the expensive things there if someone is feeling super fancy and kind and has the money and they want to support the channel by buying an expensive filmmaking thing, they have the ability to. But it's also why I prioritize things on the wish list from high to low, is so you guys know, like the gimbal, I don't need that right now. I have other things I need to focus on.
I'm so jelly right now.
Peanut butter?
Sam Riegel.
Peanut butter.
The Friendship Onion, which is Bill and Dawn, which is Merry and Pippin, the actors who played them in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's their podcast.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's always complicated. Are you aiming for the space under the stairs to be usable? Maybe.
Who's Nadia?
Nadia, welcome to the chat.
I don't think I've ever seen Nadia.
So here's an example of the previously made stairs that we have. Pretty great. I actually do want to photo scan these when they're done. 3D photo scan them and then offer them on Etsy. I could probably put some more bricks right here. But we're dealing with a left angle stairs right now. So I need to put a pillar on the bottom here. And a pillar, is this the upside? I'm holding it upside down, guys. Put a pillar here. And then one pillar under this corner. And I think the pillars are usable in the sense of hide behind the pillar. But beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. So if I need to make a pillar for this one, how tall is this? It should be 8 centimeters. It's a little taller than 8. So I'll trim this, and then this is a tough one. This one's going to be 4. So I need 8 and a 4 centimeter cut. Let me move my unfinished dinner.
No, he gave you some nice like tips.
Hidden enemies. I would recommend a CG Trader or STL website as well. I use them for a lot of prop work. Yeah, I probably would upload those there too. Hidden enemies is a great use of the gap for other gamers. Humble Bumble release sales. Humble Bumble release sales everywhere. Everyone in the. I can't read right now. In a while for furniture.
Get some sleep, Marco. Good night.
go because of school. Good night, everyone. Marco, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. So for this one, it's really close. I just want to trim the tip off to fit the underbelly of the stairs. There we go. And now we need a 4mm. 4cm. There we go. Thank you, Proxon. You served me well. I wish you would say that about me. Okay, so 4 centimeters is too big. How much is that gap? Basically 1/2 centimeter too tall, so I needed 3.5. Fun fact, the piece that I just cut off is the same size as a normal brick. The rest of these bricks. Let's add some texture. That's right, I've textured every brick by hand with this thing. I think people can hear you. Their mic is not on, but...
No, I'm not. Oh, okay. We usually make that. Hi, Alex. You watch the game.
I'm practicing my English, so this is my first time here, but I'm really enjoying the stream. It's so chill. Hey, those vibes are just for you.
Sometimes I'm on camera for game vlogs, but you know what? It's nighttime. I'm sleepy. I want to eat some great. A little bit more Animal Crossing, and then ready to go to bed.
Those chill vibes, that's the goal. All right. Cool. So that's 3.5. And then we have 8 centimeters up here. Like that. It's that Bob Ross chill vibe. Man, hey, like, I am Bob Ross. Make a battle board. I'll make a bunch of stuff once I get done with these stairs. Alright, so the next step for these stairs is actually laying bricks on them, which is a really slow and messy process. So let's get to it. Slow and messy. So we'll put some glue there. Let me zoom in for you guys. Oh yeah, the roller textures are cool and all, but there is something nice. I don't know. It might be just there's something really cool about seeing this all and knowing that it's handmade to like to the point of just cutting, and there's so much imperfection in it that there's just something beautiful about it. So let's put on next. And I agree, when you use the roller, it really requires more of a clay or liquid to really get it right. Like when the detail of the brickwork is not necessarily as important. Like let's say a road. You just want a road on your map. You don't need to hand build all the bricks and stuff. A roller does the job. Very much more of a handcrafted look. Which is why I think they're gonna. I think it'd be a cool thing to 3D print, is just these little imperfections that you're getting because it's so handmade. Tomorrow I gotta do some more work on the 2D photo scans and put them on the Etsy store. So that way we have different wood textures up there, so you can print your own wooden terrain. And then if I have time tomorrow, I'll do the other terrain types too. I work on spray foam a lot, and it fills the gap with the texture roller. When I mean liquid, I mean like elastic sealer. I don't think that is. It feels that is a liquid. It's just a thick liquid, right? Or am I crazy? There we go. Liquid. Like a resin? A little bit thicker. Like caulking. Stuff that you would fill a crack in the wall with. But it is technically a resin. If you loosen up your definition of resin. balance to it too. This rate, I'm just gonna build pillars. Getting low on the hot glue gun, I'll be right back. Just some dinner, guys. I skipped a step. Now it's gonna be a real pain in the butt. Sean, I think you're the one I think you got the skulls? Is that right? I believe it was Sean. But I got these skull bowls. Perfect for dice and inspiration tokens. just have them on the player's side of the table, so that way they can just scoop in and grab what they need. What am I using for crafting? I'm using a hot glue gun and XPS insulation foam. And then for cutting the foam, I use a Proxon. And to measure the foam, I use a ruler. I laugh because of how hard it was to find these rulers. These rulers are really great because they're to the edge, versus some like school rulers will have like a little bit off. These go all the way to the edge. They're the best. Well, I was just holding them together. They're not attached. I remember the first time I saw somebody cut bricks or miniatures, I thought they were crazy. Now look at me. Insane to the membrane. Got no brain. Scotland Yard. No, the dogs are talking about the puppies. Oh, in 101 Dalmatian? Where all the dogs are shouting across town to talk about the puppies are missing? Oh, filament pen? I have not tried it. I have seen them. They are magic. They are just pure magic. If you see them in real life, destroy it, burn it, and do a prayer. Because it is pure evil magic. Fuzzies. Turned pretty cool. I like that at this point I could like take a miniature and turn it, make a statue right here or something. With the Citadel skulls, I could actually glue some of the skulls to these stairs. And then the 3D scans will have skulls on them. I don't know if that will work. I don't 3D scan complex shapes. I've only done like basic rectangles and spheres. Something I definitely want to try after I do these stone stairs is hot glue, hot glue, hot glue. Is wooden stairs. That'd be great. Oh yeah, they totally sound tougher. They're just by saying wooden stairs at this scale is scary. But broad picture wise, I'd kind of just follow the same formula that I have going on here. Just make a little piece at a time, and then I can stack them onto each other. Swivel knife? Maybe. I definitely, the two ways I like doing wood texture is actually a pen's tip, and then if I need to get more detailed, I would use this guy. Just a little sculpting tool, point. It's moving faster than the last one, which is great. It's usually how it works. Like right here, I love how the bricks are just imperfect. And then if this was a photo scan, you would get this and you're like, holy crap, the brick detail. masks would be worth scanning. Am I missing a detail? That's right, bricks by hand. Literally every single brick. No good, Nate. What you gotta say? What's going on? You okay? That's all I gotta say, cause it's good old Nate. Yeah, it takes a long time, Hipster Taco, to make these bricks. And you kind of just gotta make, like, typically it's like 40 to 60 bricks per object. Like this set of stairs right here, just this little spot. That's 40. That's another 40. Another 40. 40. So on. It gets pretty fast because, well, basically I start with this, right? And then I'll cut that down to a handful of these. Now I'll cut those down to a handful of, well, more so these. And then those will get cut down to these little ones, and then I'll stack 4 of them at a time or so, and then just slice, 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 slice. So it could take, in a single day, I could probably make 20 to 40 bricks. I think. I never counted, but that feels right. It has a unique look, which is why I committed to it. Because I've seen easier methods on the internet, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. It doesn't feel like the thing I want. And then when I started seeing some more like these, hot glue. More of these, and I was like, man, it sucks that the thing that I like is the hardest thing to make. What is hand laid? Hand laid meaning you lay the bricks down with your hands one by one. pillar is almost done, guys. 8 centimeters of nothing but brick. Oops, that goes in the middle. That goes there. Ta-da! I made a pillar. 8 centimeters of how many bricks? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 60. 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. So 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 100 bricks. I just glued 100 bricks. Make sure to hit the like button. How long did it make me make this one pillar? I'm looking at the clock. I'm gonna say, when did I start this, guys? What happens if I scroll backwards on the timer? That looks like 40 minutes. Gave off the tip, so it's a little bit more flush. Now, also when I make the bricks, this is a slow part, but let's say I make the bricks, right? What I do is I'll crush them a little bit, like so, and then I roll them in my hand, and then they're ready. And I can only do that to like 5 or 6 bricks at a time. So let's texture this up some more than it already was. I'm not going to take... First, I'm going to take the hook side and just go sideways on it. It adds some interesting lines to it. Great. Then I'm going to take the pointy end of the hook and give some just little rock holes in it. Not a lot. Just enough to notice. There we go. Yeah, my hope is that once I make all of these, I can attempt to photo scan these and sell them on Etsy as STL files. Never done that before, so I kind of want to try. Right, so put this guy in here. Looks like... Okay, cool. My Etsy, it should be Fables D20. Where's it? Woo! Getting a little nasty here. Hang on. I'll put this tent pillar in here. The link is not in the description because it's not ready yet. Do I have any partnerships going on right now? Not for the live stream. The only partnerships I have are Describe and World Anvil with the actual play series, Curse of Amity Island, which is inspired by Jaws. Partnerships for Etsy, though, I don't have anything. Just starting out. Okay, is that a little crooked? It feels crooked. Well, now it's crooked. Yeah, right now in the Etsy store we have wood texture, a 6" by 6" wood texture base, completely made out of color-stained popsicle sticks. I have, I think, 3 more of those that I'm going to upload within the next few days, as well as a set of hallways, which is 2" by 6" popsicle sticks. And then I also have some ice, stone, astrals, lava, and desert terrain, which are all about 6 by 6 or 5 by 5, one of the two. I think it's 5 by 5. It says the wood texture is sold out. I wonder if I set it up wrong. I probably set it up wrong. I'll fix it tonight, and then tomorrow you can go check it out. Shame, I need supplies. I was going to see if I could throw some money your way. Hey Alex, I could always appreciate money being thrown my way. There is a Google Doc, not a Google Doc, there is a PDF link down below if you want to look at all the ways you can support the channel. Without purchasing an item that's apparently sold out that I didn't know was sold out. And also these 2D textures, they're like $2, maybe $3. They're really cheap. But then you just print it and you have it forever, and you can just make your own tavern, make your own castle, whatever you want. Print them out, glue them to cardboard, and make your own thing. Alright, I think this is dry. It is. It's also super wobbly. Okay. Add some bricks for stability. Add some bricks on the other side for stability. There we go. And there should be my crafting. Nadia, you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with chat. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at around the same time too. So if you have time, come on back. It's just this one pillar that needs to live in there. There we go. Yeah, I made these scaffolds as well that I want to try photo scanning. Let me show you. So I made these wooden scaffolds, which have a little ladder in them. They're about 8 centimeters tall. They're actually just the same height. They're supposed to be the same height as 3. Yeah, they kind of match the height of these stairs. The ones with the ladders on them, though, actually are magnetic. And is that the top one? Yeah, that's the top one. Because I have this. So I have a crane, a 3D printed crane that technically rotates. It's just rotating on 2 magnets. And go up top. And I use these in the upcoming episodes for The Lost Mine of Colossus. It's like a winter mine one-shot adventure that's kind of broken up in a few episodes. Yeah, I want to make a crafting video talking about how I made one of these, and then I also want to photo scan these because I think they're really dope. But it's all the same material. Oh yeah, that pillar's solid now. I think that would look nice. Yeah, let's put those in. I'm using these larger bricks I have to fill in this gap. Just get a nice clean look to it. Still messy in the sense of like the bricks are everywhere. But it just looks like the person who built this intended it to look decent for construction. If I can get the glue right. Let's try that again. Imagine if I was using super glue. No take backsies. There we go. That's doing what I wanted to do. Hey Mike, will y'all ever restart the series that talks about movie character D&D classes? Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do it. I've talked to the guys if they want to do it. Everyone's down. It's just, we're all busy. Like, we recorded that stuff over Zoom, which is not terrible, as long as the audio is clean, right? There we go. That looks good. That looks great. Look at that. It's like over 200 bricks I'm holding right now. Just this one pillar. What time is it? 9:51. You know what? I'm gonna leave you guys on a hook. I'm gonna finish this pillar and this set of stairs tomorrow night. Same time. When did I start this stream? I started this stream maybe 2 hours ago. So same time tomorrow. And I'll finish these set of stairs. Show up or be square. Yeah, I'll put a scheduled stream on the channel so you guys can see that too. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to know that it's coming. That series was one that I liked from COVID times. Yeah, it was a good one. It was super simple. I think we were overcomplicating it. Like we were trying to add B-roll and stuff like that. It function. Does it? What do you hear right now? A hissing? Yeah, it's my laptop. It's working. That series was really good. I think we were trying really hard because we were trying to do. Yeah, we were all filmmakers, so we don't know how to not chill when it comes to making a project. Yeah, I think all the episodes are currently like unlisted. I think I can make them public again. I don't know. Right now it's not like in the forefront of my mind. Right now I'm just trying to get Amity Island finished and trying to get Colossals out. So if I get those two out, and then I can jump onto A Knight's Tale and Dante's Peak. Those are the things that are on my mind. Which are all D&D games inspired by different movies. But yeah, that was a good series. You know, if there was enough demand, I would release it as a podcast for backers at like the $2 tier, I think. And then if you guys like that, then I would slowly move that towards public release. Kind of use the backers as like a beta test for the show. But that still first has to be a demand. So Nate, if you want the show back, your number one job has to be convincing people on getting that show back up. Tell people about it. Get surveys. AC Captive. What's up? We're hitting at the wrapping of the stream, and we were building some stairs. I'm gonna finish these stairs tomorrow around the same time. Right now it's 10 o'clock for me, so 2 hours ago being 8 o'clock is when I would basically start streaming. But yeah, we're gonna finish these stairs tomorrow. Here's another set of stairs if you're interested. Look at that. Hand bricked. Everything. Oh man, that looks cool. That looks so cool, guys. You're looking at top down, but like they're 3D. About to eat some chili. Ooh. Oh, dude, I didn't even finish my dinner. Let me munch on my dinner while we wrap this up and just chill for a minute. And I'll close out the stream in a few. Yeah, that makes sense. We have a bunch of more stairs to make since we have all these little guys. I have not seen the second Across the Spider-Verse. I just got done watching Interstellar for the second time. Hipster, thank you for hanging out. I hope to see you tomorrow. Go to get that homework done. I haven't seen Tenet. What's my thought on the Ahsoka series? I haven't stopped to watch it yet. I've been really in like grind mode and not watching as many things as I could. Not Tenet. Interstellar took us like 2-3 days to watch. Why isn't there any good D&D video games? Everyone that I've seen has Scene only has pre-written characters and very linear and no changes, customization, no DMs, no creation. If there is one, please say. Honestly, Boulder Gate 3. Boulder Gate 3 is like playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's literally that with dice. Oh yeah, so it's Baldur's Gate 3 is it's Dungeons and Dragons spells, Dungeons and Dragon rules, Dungeons and Dragons ancestries and creatures, and Dungeons and Dragons world, the Forgotten Realms. So it's literally that, and it took the last 10 years to make. And they have a studio in the 3 major parts of the world. And so that way they're coming out with patches every 24 hours. And their patches are to make sure that the 1% of choices always are functional, not broken. Because you can have infinite choices in this game. It's kind of crazy. And they're trying to add, so they just added multiplayer, and they're trying to add split screen as well, which is a old school thing to bring into a modern game. But yeah, it's kind of becoming the most popular game of all time. Mm-hmm. It's not free, but there are no in-game purchases or macro or micro transactions whatsoever. It is a single, complete game. As a DM, is it better when your players make more or less detailed backstories? I think the right answer is kind of somewhere loose in the middle. I think if for a short game, having a rough idea of your backstory, just a rough one, like I'm a veteran from a war. Okay, cool. And then in the game you can come up with some more details. If you're going to do
For one shot, you need to have a vague back, like what your job is, what your personality is,
personality, career,
why you're on this mission.
why I'm here,
Then give yourself like a fun little personality.
fun personality. But for like a full campaign, you want to know where you're from, where you're going, goals, which can change. Moral compass helps.
Knowing how life events will affect your character because
But a big thing is when you do a bigger campaign and the more details that are needed for your backstory, you got to collaborate with your DM because the DM needs to have the answers to those questions, like where am I from? You're from over here.
Yeah, and also, I would say a less detailed backstory is better for the game.
Yeah, just need a page. A page worth of information.
with the things we talked about.
You don't need 30 pages.
You and Chris.
You don't need 30 pages. Just need a page.
And like if your character's religious, know who the gods are in your DM's world and how that matters to you. So that way if your DM is playing with a pantheon, they know how to involve that in the plot. Yeah.
But to sum that up, shorter game, less detail is needed. The more detail that you add to it, the more you need answers from your DM.
Yeah, Celine had a paragraph in that.
Your half orc from the Lost Mines of Colossus.
Yeah. And you kind of filled it in with your what do you call it?
The guild.
No, like when you do a thing, you give us.
Oh, a one pager.
Yeah, it kind of like tells us like, okay, here's different places in the world it could be from. Here's different professions. Like the DM will kind of usually guideline what they're looking for that exists in their world. Are you watching the wavelengths?
They barely can hear you. You just. You can go over there.
I'm trying to go to bed.
You came over here.
Yeah, 'cause we just need to make a video about character building.
Yeah, here, just I'll turn on the mic, and you can just say your piece, and then you can wander off.
Make it more of a thing.
I'm not trying to make it more of a thing.
Remember what I was saying?
It's okay. So we're saying shorter games need less details.
Yeah, like Celine had like a paragraph, less than that. Your one pager kind of told us like where
A summary of the
I had-
place and the events.
Yeah, I had an option to pick like where she's from and what her background is, which then I just built off of that.
Yeah.
And then I had an idea of like what I wanted her to be and her point of view and personality.
Yeah. Having a point of view is really important. Such as like,
Do you want to be on this mission? Why are you on this mission? What do you
Yeah.
hope to achieve from this mission?
am I on this mission for the good of the mission, or am I here to get paid?
And do you like people? Do you not like people? How much do you like them?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's how I would answer that. It's long-winded answer. We should definitely make a video about this. All right.
I think it's really cool that Freddie W did D&D with Dimension 20. I think that's awesome, and he fits that group perfectly.
Oh yeah, the Metropolis game.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
been
it's
watching.
super
It's
good.
funny.
It's super good.
We've met Freddie. He's awesome.
Yeah,
Him and Jimmy are the best.
yeah. We've hung out with Jimmy.
I've done acting shorts with Jimmy.
We've worked with Jimmy.
Yes, he is they are both wonderful humans, and I think it's great that Freddie is playing with Dimension 20.
Yeah,
I kind of like seeing the D&D worlds collide. I think that's really fun.
yeah. It's
Especially because Freddie and Hank Green were like in a series together. I don't know why. I just think like the science book geek with like the nerdy writer.
oh yeah.
I
I was like, for a second, I thought you meant a series they were together before. But
no,
yeah, you're right.
It's this one.
Seeing the internet collide with itself on collabs is so much fun.
Yeah.
And it really bums me out that not a lot of people do collabs anymore. And it's kind of become a rare thing.
Yeah.
Because it's so... It helps channels.
But also
and it's
just
also
like,
a lot of fun.
it's just making stuff with your friends too. It happens to be
Yeah.
a nice crossover.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
We'll make a video about character building.
We should. Alright. I finished my dinner, everybody. Still gotta finish this toast. Right? There's so much channel drama than collabs. Because he about the info of the story that he gives is like a rough era. Well, I would say one, it's not his story. It's the player's story, and the dungeon master definitely has laid out a plot. You know, they have an adventure in mind. You know, we go to the town, save the town from the evil necromancer who is trying to raise an army of the dead, right? It's not a story, it's a plot. A story requires protagonists to choose to be heroes or protagonists themselves. The Dungeon Master is running the plot, which includes the antagonist. That'd be my first thing. Him rejecting your length, any length of your backstory, because of the setting of his stories in like a rough era. I make stories in different eras of time as well. So where I reject things is because I'll say certain things don't exist yet that you may think exist. Like in Amity Island, there are no elves. They are extinct for some reason. So no one can play an elf. But I try to let my players know that ahead of time. Or in this era, magic is really dangerous or crazy or something like that. So that's what from what you're saying is what I'm getting the vibe from, but I could also be wrong. You could also just be very mean about it. But yeah, I would start with asking if he keeps denying your backstories because of the world and the setting. Then what I would do if I were you is turn the table and ask him to provide you a one-pager on to sum up the adventure, the location, and the era. Give you a couple factions, known factions of the that are prominent in this adventure, and then something I really like to do is on the end of the one sheet, the one page, is make a list of possible occupations that exist among the NPCs, and knowing those occupations, like for Curse of Amity Island that we're releasing on the channel, my one pager was, here's Curse of Amity Island, here is Amity Island, with a little bit of history in there, the few factions that I think are relevant to the adventure. They may or may not come up important, but I do that. Then at the bottom I list off like smugglers, fishers, sailors, shipbuilders, stuff like that. And then my players usually build their backstory off of the information given in the one-pager. So I've set, the canvas for their backstory, and then they fill it in with their ink and ideas, and then we smooth out the rough edges together. Good morning, Kobe. It's always either good night or good morning with you. Speaking of Freddy with Dimension 20, I always had an idea of making a site containing a graph of almost every decently large YouTubers to show what other creators they have contact with. That's actually a really cool idea. You should make it. The music is loud compared to your voice levels. I am talking a little quiet. But the control of the audio is all the way over there. Well, he has to if you know, like, I'm not going to play Skyrim if I don't know the premise of the game. I'm not going to watch. It's also a loud part of the song. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to watch Interstellar if I can't get a trailer or read a log line. That's another example. Yeah, I'd like to watch it. I'd like to know a log line, a pitch. You know, just pitch me on it. If I, you know, here, let's do a good example. Let's play Curse of Strahd, right? Let's assume you don't know what Curse of Strahd is. You know there's a curse. You know there's Strahd. What the fuck is a Strahd? I don't know. If I ask, what is Curse of Strahd? The DM needs to be able to answer. There's a cursed town in kind of like a Transylvania-like gothic horror area, and there's basically vampires and werewolves involved. I need to know that. You don't have to tell me the finale, but I like to understand what I'm getting into. Do you ever intentionally give the party a real difficult encounter just to get them to strategize differently? Yes. I have done that twice, and I will probably do it less in the future, or I'll be better at it. I have a not a homebrew, but house rule for some tactics in combat, such as like, I try to make sure my players know, hey, use cover, use flanking, use the high ground. High ground's kind of a homebrew one, where you're like, make sure you're 10 feet higher than your enemy and you can get advantage. All those kind of stuff. If they don't know that or they're forgetting it, then they're really getting their butts kicked. That is true, Captive. That is true. It's kind of wild to think about. Alright, guys. It's 16 past. I'm gonna call it there so I can go to bed and get to work tomorrow. Tomorrow night. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock Pacific, I'll jump back on. If you're not sure what time that is, look at your clock right now. And 2 hours ago. But yeah, I'll jump on and finish up these stairs that I promised to finish. And we'll make another set of stairs. And more stairs. And more stairs. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Kobe, good morning, and I hope you have a great morning. Good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and good night.
Good night. Good night. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. night.